What if we were still an important 2? A useful 2?
Yeah.
A definitely at least above average 2?
Callum's coping. Definitely above average. I'm doing really well over here. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Prince Season 6, Episode 5. We're like, is this 9 episodes? We don't really have a good halfway mark. It was, halfway through Episode 4. But this kind of feels like a halfway mark. We got the 4... Anyway, we're in the sort of middle, the crux of the season. I feel like this is when we're going to see the sort of turning points, possibly, in some of the different storylines. At least maybe we might get a little bit of, Sol Regum, how he's going to do, maybe. We haven't seen Erebos much, which actually scares me. Maybe Claudia's starting to move, Virens and Soren, Rayla and Callum fighting the ice monster, which I think will be really cool, and I'm hoping will be this episode. So a lot of cogs to start turning to finish off the rest of the season, which is really exciting. I just want to get into it. If you'd like to watch the full-length reactions, I have a link to my Patreon down below. Like and subscribe, that would be wonderful. And let's get into it. I think I have a wide enough proportion face to really get the vibe of Bates panting.
Give Maya one of these for me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Give her what?
Okay, punch him into the wall.
Yeah, a punch in the arm from me.
I'll give her a punch in the arm from you.
Yeah.
And a hug.
Oh, I think Soren needs a hug too.
Good night, King Ezran.
Good night.
Yeah, I love the King Ezran out of respect, but they're also family pretty much. I also love how Soren, abandoned his dad's philosophies to stay with us. I think, it just shows how pure and good he is and has been.
Soren? Oh, Soren.
Oh, you don't look too good. Ooh.
Do you need anything else?
Oh, darling boy.
So many things I want to say to you. I
Well,
don't know where to
I guess that's a no.
you hurt him deep. You hurt him, Viren.
That's been terrorizing these elves for generations. We can return the starlight to them.
Wouldn't that be nice?
We don't actually know anything about this behemoth.
True. Think about the other side. At least you're getting fed pretty well. I would just start blurting some stuff out.
You wouldn't come down here if you didn't want something else.
Or he doesn't trust you to infect anyone else's mind.
Father.
Maybe I just want to see you suffering.
Go off.
Cold to you when we last met in
Cold?
Drakewood.
I don't remember what it was, but asshole is more of the word.
But then I've done many things a father should never do.
Yeah, listen to a creepy man in the mirror.
I have been cruel to you.
For a very long time.
I have watched Claudia walk down such a dark path.
And she's still on it.
Set her on it. I am to blame. I finally see that now.
Okay, we're glad. Introspection, rumination.
I also see you. I see.
Oh, darling.
Grown so much. You're so strong, so true to your heart.
Yeah, nothing like you.
Somehow you found the right path. In spite of everything I've done.
Some people are just born
I'm
good.
so proud of you.
What are you trying to do?
Sorry.
Yeah, you wouldn't trust him in the slightest.
Just stop it!
Oh, Soren.
And I'm not going to let you manipulate me again!
He can't even look at you.
Please.
Oh, God. He has no trust for him. It's hard knowing what Viren has been through, but you can't ever be like, oh, poor Viren, because the shit that he put Soren through, you want him to listen, but the lack of trust that he built up.
The heart of the beast and melt the threat. The behemoth has a heart of ice.
Yeah, but like poor Behemoth, right?
Fulfill the prophecy.
The duo of the
As
century.
soon as I find a pair of dry...
I mean, the duo that's an echelon under, Amaya and... Oh, why can't I think of her name? Janai. I got it. As the Janai and Amaya. Me, they're my favorite couple. Also me. What the fuck are their names again? Oh, it's there. I'm hoping it's just like, no thoughts, head empty, doesn't matter if it dies. Ooh. It's like a walking coliseum in Elden Ring. It will stand on you, and it will kill you.
It's hard. All you have to do is climb up there and carve the rune.
How's she meant to climb up there?
Climb up there and slash, swirly down.
You kind of have the easy job here, Callum. It's say some words. She has to be a parkour extraordinaire. Nice.
Fulminous Ruina!
It's always cool when we get him to watch him do magic.
Rayla, go!
It looks like he's got a collar on. Like, is he being controlled? I feel like he's not in control. Poor thing. I don't want to believe it's just some angry monster. Unless the collar's part of it's just design and for aesthetic.
Oh,
Yeah. Collar?
What are you waiting for? Carve the rune, Rayla!
No, he's been controlled. You've got to break that big old collar off him. I'm still hoping that's my guess.
sad and lonely pet that misses its master.
That's crazy!
No, you can see by the collar. How do we find a way to not be angry?
It seems crazy, but I know it's true.
Listen to her.
You have to trust me.
Write your own destiny. Okay, how do we fix this?
I know you're in pain.
Does it speak English? Or Zadian?
It's dark tonight.
Well, let's just really hope it has a, you know, what's it called when you, like, think of back something, a nostalgic memory of this song. She's like, beast taming skill going up.
Oh, my darling, do not.
I don't know why this reminds me of the egg singing from the Goblet of Fire.
Come seek us where our voices sound, and near my love is here.
God, powerful behemoth.
Who you are. Esmery.
Esmery? Who the bloody hell is that?
Even when the moon is not.
Thanks, Renesmee. Well, that's good. Did we solve the problem?
I understand now. Your
Without-
kindness pierced her heart and melted the thread.
Good. No death.
You have given us back the stars.
Yeah, maybe one of you guys can see again. When's the next moonless night? I want to show up. I want to see what your eyes look like. Cause like, they could look? Oh, they could be so cool.
As promised, we will adorn you with the heavens.
Oh, they're the things we need for her parents.
Then those are...
Quasar diamonds. The only thing that
Amazing.
can bring back your family.
We can take them. We earned them. I want to see Rayla's family. We're not gonna get that this season, are we?
Do something for yourself? For you.
That's sweet. He loves you. He loves you.
Please don't be mad.
Yeah. And y'all can kiss, no one's watching. They're all blindfolded up. To see for the first time.
I see everything.
He's ascending.
I see 1,000 stars. 1,000
Holy shit, and he doesn't have his wings.
Stars have touched him. He's becoming time blind.
Will he be able to help? Will he be able to help us? Because he knows everything.
There's nothing. And all of us infinite.
Does he retain personality?
Daughter of the moon, yours is a wondrous heart.
Thank you.
A drop of empathy sent ripples out into the ocean of time.
Whoa, okay. Stop it.
Thanks.
Can I get one? Can I get a compliment?
But you, your star is...
Tainted?
You have to tell me, what did you see?
Oh god.
darkness.
No, okay, of course. Wait, did that infect him? Oh, Soren. Oh, my heart aches for him.
Oh, son. It's you.
I love him too much for him to just be hurt.
I did not expect you to forgive.
Oh, bitch, he has not.
Here, looking for any kind of redemption.
Then why are you here?
I want you to know the things I regret,
Okay, I like that.
the pain I've caused. It is not your fault.
I mean, it would feel so good to hear, but to know you had to go through it in the first place.
And if you do not accept my words now, Soren, I want you to have them in the future when you might need them.
I like this, because it means Soren does not have to forgive him at all. But they are things that could help him in the future, whether he forgives him or not.
The human mage, already tainted by darkness,
Hello.
and to play right into my hands.
Oh, shut up. Oh, are you telling Viren this?
I'm not afraid of you.
Oh, who are you talking
You
about?
can't use me anymore.
He's not talking about you, is he?
You won't use me. You won't.
Everyone's having to fight him. Oh. Trapped in a web. Holy shit. I wonder, because like obviously we started there with Callum, and then it moved to Viren, but they didn't specify like who would be used from that. Sorry, this is very bright. We're just gonna calm that down a little. They didn't really specify who to be, and we haven't seen. I think that's a really interesting point of this, is that we haven't seen Aravos yet, or really had him pop up, which is scary, especially like over halfway through this season. To not know what he's doing or thinking, I think is nearly like somewhat more of a threat. You know, sorry, I need to oil this. It's like more of an issue, because you're like, oh, what is he up to? One of the big things I liked about this episode, besides, you know, Callum doing something really nice for Rayla and trying to get back to closer to saving her family, is the fact that Rayla instantly kind of, I think it's such a good thing of like, oh, we have to slay that beast. What if it's not a monster? Like, what if, okay, I'll trust you. And then, you know, she sees it. She's like, this is something not as it seems. We have to always look at things from multiple angles, which I really enjoy, that it's not just so, you know, linear, so one-sided. She really thinks, and the fact that they have built this really great relationships in this show in general, but between Rayla and Callum, that she's like, I think it's not as it seems. And he's like, no, we have to, you know, kill it. And she's like, trust me. And he's like, of course. Like, he just instantly does that. I think in that moment, it's just such a nice and special thing. And for them to do, you know, obviously in a more family show, you're probably not going to have them just kill it. But it could have been just a monster that, like, it melted, it's fine. But to, you know, kind of save its soul, dealing with grief and stuff, I think is a nice touch. And I really like that theme going on. I don't know, I feel like a lot of these episodes, I feel like every, like, second one, we've had a really good just like thought and takeaway and the deepness to it that I really enjoy. And it's very like, you can really take small moments of this show and run with a theme or a thought. I think that is one of the absolute beauties of this show. But thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But for now, we move on. We see what's happening next episode. More Viren, maybe Claudia. Everyone going back to Zadia. Everyone coming back together. I can't wait to see where all these paths dissect. But Ezran's now going to see Janai and Amaya. So, and they've got kind of like a war brewing with a dragon. So there's so much to be seen, and I can't wait. I feel like, I don't know if this season's going to end with sort of Janai and her brother clashing, so we'll have to see. But for now, I hope you enjoyed and are having a great day, and I hope to see you in the next one.